The blessed doctor sets the bar for us. In his own words, he says that we ought to become more learned than God and all his saints in the commandments, the creed, the prayer, and the blessing, power, and responsibility surrounding the sacraments. Yes, learn the Catechism until we have beaten the devil to death with our knowledge of the truth. And to dwell upon the threat from the devil, leave alone the world and our sinful nature, which the rich man certainly had his fill of. As in the tale of Lazarus and the rich man, there is more going on around us than we can ever perceive. And that goes both for God's activity and the adversaries. We are, in this world, harangued by the devil and his angels, and the various doubts, the fiery darts they throw into our hearts. The old satanic foe has no other goal than to drag us miserable beings, both soul and body, into hell with him. He cannot, though, and will not, inasmuch as God permits, have God's word in the ears or on the tongues or in the hearts of those around us. The enemy is opposed to God's gift, his word, from which flows all other gifts we enjoy, everything needful to support this body and life. I've mentioned clothing and shoes, food and drink, house and home, all of which come by way of God's estate, that is, government and those in care over us, police and armed forces. The devil would, through anarchy, undermine these means and stir up violence against the institutions and making it every man for himself, depriving us of our material goods and wealth. He uses people, their words, to harm others in their reputation, to harm others' relationships. The devil is especially opposed to God's gift of marriage and family, because the devil sees a husband and wife loving and honoring each other, as Paul instructs in Ephesians, the husband sacrificing for his wife and the wife submitting for her husband. Well, we all know how the devil yells and screams and kicks over that arrangement. We can always recognize, though, our need. And thanks to God's word, which enlightens our eyes and protects us from all harm and danger, yes, allows us even to forgive our earthly adversaries while identifying our true enemies, that is, the powers over this present darkness.